Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain you Java program from TCS IRA exam. So in this question, first we will make this class contest with the below attributes. And inside of this class, we have to make these 5 variables. And after that, we have to make getter, setters and parameterize constructor. Here I will make the parameterize constructor. So I will use the class name contest, and inside of this I will make the 5 variables, and inside of this parameterized constructor I will initialize all these variables. Our parameterized constructor is ready, and after that we have to make getters and setter. So in the most of the question we only require to make the getters. So in this question I am only making the getters of all these variables. So here you can see that I have made the getters for all the 5 variables, and after that we have to create a class solution with the main method. So here I will make the class solution. Inside of this class I will make the main method. After that, in this solution class we also need to take the inputs. So I will import the scanner class. After that, in the solution class I will make the scanner object. Now we have to take input, but what we have to take in the input. So when you scroll down in the question, you can see that there is some sample input. So first is 4. So this 4 is the size of the array. So we have to make a object array and its size is 4. So I will store this in a int n variable. So int n equal to se dot next int. After that I will make a object array of class contest. Contest c equal to new contest and its size is n. So you can see that we have to make 4 object, and for each object we have to take the values of that 5 variables. So this first 5 values are for the first object, next 5 values are for the second object, next 5 values are for the third object, and next 5 values are for the fourth object. So I will take a for loop here for int I equal to 0 and I less than n and I plus plus, and inside this for loop I will take the input for that 5 variables. So here you can see that I have taken the input for these 5 variables. When we are taking input for the int, double and float, after that we have to write se dot next line, so scanner can move in the next line. But for the string we do not have to write this again. And after that we have to make object. So c of I equal to new contest, and here it is calling the parameterized constructor, and inside of it I will pass the values of these variables. So you can see this figure. First we will take the input for the array length, which is 4, and after that we will make a array of the contest object of size 4. Then I am taking a for loop for int I equal to 0. So at index 0 we will take the input for the 5 values. So this first 5 values we will take in the input. After that c of I equal to new contest. So here it will make a object of the contest class, and inside of it will store the values using the parameterized constructor. So at index 0 it will store the object 1 with the values. After that I plus plus. So at index 1 it will take the next 5 values, and then it will again make a next object 2, and inside of it will store all these values, and it will store the object 2 at index 1, and same will happen for the object 3 and object 4. After that you can see that in the input there is also 2 more input. So these inputs are required to use in the static methods. So when you will scroll up, so you can see that we have to make 2 static method. So in the first static method it will use a variable string contest winner, and in the second method it will use a variable string category. So that 2 inputs are these 2 variables. So after this for loop I will make these variables. So you can see that here I have taken input for the remaining 2 variables, and after that we will close our scanner. So se dot close. After that we have to implement these 2 methods, and we have to make this method in the solution class. So I will make the first method find total points based on the winner in the solution class. This method will take array of contest objects and string contest winner, and returns the total number of points which matches with the contest winner if found, else return 0 if not found. So I will make this method public static, and the return type of the method is integer because we have to return total number of points. So return type is integer, then method name find total points based on the winner, and this method are taking 2 parameters, array of the contest objects and string contest winner. After that in this method first I will take a variable int total points equal to 0. So in this variable we will store the total number of points for this contest winner. After that I will take a if statement to check that if these parameters we are taking is null or not. So if c not equal to null and contest winner dot length is larger than 0, and inside of it I will take the for loop for int I equal to 0 and I less than c dot length and I plus plus. Now inside this for loop I will take a if statement if c of I dot get winner dot equals contest winner. If the contest winner of any object is equal to the this string contest winner, so we have to add the points of that object in this tp variable, tp plus equal to c of I dot get points. So here you can say that for getting the contest winner and points from the object we are using our getters which we have made in the contest class. After that we will return our tp variable. So now I will explain you this method. I have taken a variable to store the points, and then we are checking that if these parameters are null or not. Then I am taking a for loop which will start from 0. We have object 1 and the object 1 contest winner is equal to the this string contest winner. So you can see that in the object 1 contest winner is John and in this string it is also John. So this if statement is true and we will add the points of this object, it is 90. So in the tp variable we will get 90. After that I plus plus. So at index 1 we have object 2. So here you can see that object 2 winner is Patrick and it is not equal to John. So this if statement is false, then I plus plus. Then at index 2 we have object 3. So in this object winner is also John. So this if statement is true and we will add the points of this object in the tp variable. So it has 90 already. After adding 80, so it will become 170. After that I plus plus. So at index 3 we have object 4 and in the object 4 winner is Alex and it is not equal to John. So this if statement is false and this statement will not execute, and in the last we will return the tp variable. Now we will make the second static method. So we have to make a method get contest with second highest points in the solution class. This method will take array of contest object and string category and returns the contest object having the second highest points for the given category. If found, else return null if not found. So first I will make this method, then I will explain you public static, and the return type of this method is contest object because later we have to return the contest object. I will use here the class name of the contest, then the method name, and this method is taking two parameters, array of the contest objects and string category. In this method first I will make a null object variable. So contest m equal to null. So this variable can hold a single object and right now its value is null. Later we will find the object with the second highest points and we will store it in this variable and we will return this variable. After that I will use a data structure which is known as priority queue. So priority queue of type integer and then pq equal to new priority queue. So if you don't know what is priority queue, you can check the video link in the description for the basics of priority queue, but here I will also explain you what is priority queue. So priority queue is similar to array list that you can store any number of elements inside it, but it will store the elements in the sorted order, like it will store the elements in the increasing order, and the first element is always the smallest element and the last element will be the largest element. And whenever you will remove any element from this priority queue, it will always start from the smallest element. After that I will take a if statement. In this if statement we will check that if these parameters are null or not. So c not equal to null and category dot length larger than 0. In this if statement I will take a for loop for int I equal to 0 and I less than c dot length and I plus plus, and inside this for loop I will check the if the category of any object is equal to this string category. So I will store the points of that object in this priority queue because we have to compare the second highest points. So in this for loop I will check that if the category of any object, so get category equals to this category string, so then I will add the points of the object in this priority queue. So pq dot add c of I dot get points, After that, outside this for loop, I will take a if statement, if pq not equal to null, and inside this if statement I will take a while loop, while pq dot size is larger than 2, so pq dot poll, and then I will take a variable int p equal to pq dot peak, and after that I will take a for loop for int I equal to 0 and I less than c dot length and I plus plus, and if c of I dot get points equal to p variable, so we will store that object in the m variable, so m equal to c of I, and in the last we will return this m variable if this variable is null. So if m equal to null, so we will return null, and in the else part we will return m. So now I will explain you how this method will work. So we have to find the object which is having the second highest points for the given category. So here I have taken a empty object, and then I have taken the priority queue, and here I am checking that if these parameters are null or not. Then I have taken a for loop for checking the category. So if category of any object is equal to this given category which is science, so you can see that object 1 and object 4 only have the category science, so we will store the points of these two objects in this priority queue. So it means that in the priority queue we will get 90 and 100. From this 90 and 100 we have to find the second largest. So first largest is 100 and second largest is 90. So with the help of these points of the object, I am trying to find the second highest point object. So here you can see that here I will check that if this pq is null or not. If it is not equal to null, so then I will running a while loop while pq dot size is larger than 2. So we only need the two largest values, first largest and the second largest. So this pq dot poll method will remove all the values from the starting until the size of the pq is larger than 2. So here you can see that it has only two values right now, so this while loop will not run. And after that I am using this method pq.peak. So this pq.peak will check the first element of the priority queue. First value in the priority queue is 90 and the last value is 100, so we need the 90 which is the second highest point. So in the variable p I will store this 90, and after that from the for loop I will check the object which is having the points equal to 90. It will find object 1 is having the points 90, and then we will store this object 1 in the m variable, and after that we will return this m variable if it is not null. And after getting the result from this two static method, we have to print the output. For the first method, take necessary input variable and call find total points based on winner. For this method, the main method should print the total number of points for the given winner, and if the return value is not 0, else it should print there is no matching contest. So here I will take the result from the first static method, in which we are passing array C and string contest winner, and after that we also have to print the output for the second static method. For second static method, take necessary input variable and call get contest with second highest points. For this method, the main method should print the contest object points if the return value is not null, else it should print there is no matching contest. For the second static method, we have to take the input as object. So I will make a object variable of contest, and here I will copy this if else statements. I will check here if result not equal to null, so we have to print the points of this object. So result dot get points, and in the else part we have to print there is no matching contest. So now we will run this program using this sample input, and there is also the sample output. So let's run this program. So now I will enter here the input. So you can see that in the output we are getting 170 and 90. So this program is working fine. Thanks for watching.